First of all, welcome. Welcome to our artists, arts organizations, downtown stakeholders, business leaders, members of the press, cultural mavens, political officials, downtown boosters, and everyone else that doesn't fit into any of those descriptors. Thanks for being here today. My name is Virginia Gowski, and I'm a member of the budget committee that's been working on this cultural core project for several years. I think we have a few other committee members in the audience, Diane Stewart, Dee Brewer, wherever, raise your hand, thanks. Also, we are missing Lori Feld and David Gee, who are also members of the budget committee, and I want to thank them for their time in getting us to this point. This is an important day for downtown Salt Lake City, and a really exciting one. Today, we take the next step in creating a more dynamic and diverse community here. By way of background, for some of you that are new to the Cultural Core Project, I know many of you have been involved for a long time, but by way of background, Salt Lake County and Salt Lake City in 2010 created a partnership to develop and promote arts in the downtown Salt Lake area. They established a taxing district to provide a long-term revenue source and an interlocal agreement that sets aside $500,000 per year for 20 years devoted to strengthening the cultural core of downtown Salt Lake. In 2016, the county and city selected a team of local and national consultants to create a strategic action plan for the cultural core. Private sector leaders have been working hard all spring and early summer together as a budget committee to find an organization to implement this action plan. Today, the moment you've all been waiting for, we're pleased to announce that after a competitive bidding process, we've selected Downtown SLC Presents, a subsidiary of the Downtown Alliance, to execute this plan. Downtown SLC Presents offers an impressive array of marketing, event planning, placemaking, and urban activation experience that makes them ideally suited to implement this plan. And they have strong relationships already in place with property owners, political leaders, arts organizations, and working artists. We're confident in their ability to facilitate this project, and with the resources available and others, to take downtown to the next level. I'd like to next introduce Mayor Jackie Biskupski and Mayor Ben McAdams, who will talk about the city and county's roles in this project. They'll be followed by Kristen Beck, the Managing Director of Downtown SLC Presents, who will talk about next steps. Mayor Biskupski?
Thank you. Well, today is one of those days where the work has paid off, and putting in the time and the effort and bringing all the right people together enables us to actually affect change and bring to our community what we have been trying to achieve for many, many years. The arts are a critical piece to our success as a city. We know the arts improve our economy, and our local business owners in Salt Lake City have let us know it is their #1 reason why they stay in Salt Lake City. Art itself brings streetscapes, like you see just over here, that are thought-provoking pieces that bring us an opportunity to reflect, but also one of those great selfies you're looking for. The arts keep us connected to our history and rich cultures, things that we get to experience every year through opportunities like Living Traditions Festival. The arts bring us together to celebrate, as many did this past weekend, with the reopening of the Salt Lake City Jazz Festival. Utah's capital city is truly blessed to be home to countless organizations that are involved in the arts and events such as the Jazz Festival. We get to celebrate the Utah Symphony and Opera, Ballet West, Ryrie Woodbury, the Plan B Theater Company, UMOCA, Twilight, Urban Arts Festival, Farmers Market, Arts Festival, Living Traditions, Mountain West Fine Arts, the Eccles Broadway Theater, and the Leonardo. The list goes on and on. Without question, Salt Lake City is the cultural core of not only Utah, but of the Intermountain West. And we understand the great responsibility that comes with this. We must ensure the arts and culture are promoted, protected, and are accessible to all people. That is why we are here today, to formally launch the Cultural Core. I'd like to personally thank my co-worker and dear friend, Leah Summers, who played such a key role in making sure we crossed the finish line in the work that we are doing as a city. Thank you very much, Leah. With all the arts bring to our capital city, the cultural core will provide us with an opportunity to make wise investments in promoting our city as a destination and building the cultural core in a fashion that takes our urban center to new heights. Today truly is something for us to celebrate. We have a spectacular opportunity ahead of us to help this city evolve and become what it can be and should be, and that is the cultural core arts destination for not only our city, our county, our state, but the Intermountain West. Thank you.
Well, thank you. Utah has a strong tradition of including arts and culture in our lives, going back to the earliest days of statehood here in Salt Lake City. Art inspires us. Art provides us outlets for our creativity, and it feeds our passion for beauty and expression. That's why Salt Lake County has long emphasized support for artistic venues such as the Bravenel Hall, the Janet Quinney Lawson Capitol Theater, the Rose Wagner Performing Arts Center, and now the Eccles Theater. Salt Lake County is a major funder of arts within the Salt Lake Valley. Our residents have over and over again voted overwhelmingly to support the Zoo Arts and Parks program at Salt Lake County, which dedicates a small percentage of local sales tax to investing in arts and culture. And that's been one means that we've had to support many groups financially to bring performances and cultural activities to communities throughout the Salt Lake Valley. And it's thanks to things like ZAP that we enjoy so many arts offerings, that our residents enjoy so many arts offerings. So many people from across the Intermountain West and even across the country know about what we do here in Utah and try to emulate and model what we do to support the arts. But today, our partnership with Salt Lake City carries that commitment to art to a specific canvas, to the downtown area, or as we call it, the cultural core. I want to thank, this has been in the works since 2010, as has been mentioned. So thank Erin Litvak at Salt Lake County for her leadership way back then. At the time I was at Salt Lake City and Erin was at Salt Lake County, and we worked on this with County Council member Joe Hatch and Peter Caroon. Of course, Holly Yoakum, who now is in Erin's job at Salt Lake County, and Erin and her team at Center for the Arts. Many of you are here today. Thank you all for your leadership, and so many from the community. Thank you. So what we've done, what we realized at the time in 2010 was that Salt Lake County has a lot of arts venues in the downtown, but far too often they are just one-off type venues, that people will come to the symphony and go back home. They'll come to Capitol Theater and go back home. They'll come for a performance at the Rose Wagner. But we need to do a better job of contextualizing these world-class arts venues within the place that they're located in the canvas of the cultural core in downtown, so that people come and experience the downtown, experience the cultural core and the arts that has to offer, but that we better blend the suburban with the urban as a destination in downtown Salt Lake City. So our plan calls for an approach over the next several years that focuses on placemaking, on programming, and promotion of a cultural district that builds on the existing strong foundation that we already have in the downtown. So what we're hoping to do is increase visibility, also increase quality and quantity of public art, to activate underutilized spaces, and to encourage the community to be engaged in programming for families, for children and youth. We know that creating a vibrant and culturally connected community will enhance the quality of life and draw attention to Utah's unique story of art, also of culture, music, and bringing those human aspirations to the forefront. But this effort isn't just about downtown. Oh, wait. This effort isn't just about downtown Salt Lake City. This may be a specific canvas, but what we do here will create a wonderful experience for the entire region and for visitors to our amazing state. Downtown has a unique role to play in making this happen. And I'm very excited about today's announcement and to be able to partner with the Downtown Alliance in moving this vision forward. Thank you.
Hello, thank you for being here. I'm Kristen Beck, Managing Director of Downtown SLC Presents. We're honored to have been selected to manage the Salt Lake City and County's Cultural Core Action Plan. I'm so proud to be part of a community and work for an organization that values the arts and understands that it improves quality of life and brings a positive economic impact. I applaud our leaders' perseverance and dedication toward the creation of this cultural district. Thank you, Mayors Biskupski and McAdams, and thank you to the Cultural Core Budget Committee for trusting us with this important project. We look forward to working with our diverse and world-class arts organizations, individual artists, storytellers, placemakers, visual artists, musicians, and creatives who are already doing so much in and for downtown. We can't wait to get the conversation started and find ways to collaborate with these groups, understand their vision, and amplify what is already valued downtown. The Downtown Alliance staff will be contributing a portion of their time and talents with strong legislative work, fundraising, and marketing to help us with our efforts. We're currently seeking an artistic director who will be dedicated full-time to us to help us achieve our goals. We recognize that this project can't be done without collaboration. It will truly be a team effort and will rely on the community to help this district reach its highest potential. I want to thank Tyler Bloomquist with the University of Utah's Multidisciplinary Design Department, Elizabeth Nebeker with Utah Film Center, Christian Anderson with UMOCA, and Felicia Baca with the Utah Division of Arts and Museums. I cannot emphasize enough that the Cultural Core needs the community to come together collaboratively in order to reach its highest potential. I look forward to leveraging the many talents that exist in our community. Thank you.